Greenhouse gas emissions surged to a record level last year, according to the United Nations Environment Programme's report. The emissions gap report warns that global temperatures could rise more than twice the globally agreed warming limit if nothing is done. The study measures the amount of emission cuts that are needed to limit global temperature rises to 1.5 degrees Celsius as agreed in the key 2015 Paris Agreement. But the latest figures show that more action needs to be taken and faster. On the annual basis, cuts in emissions have to rise to 7.6% per year from 2020 to 2030 to meet the Paris target. The report says that G20 nations collectively account to 78% of all emissions, but of them, only 5 nations have committed to a long-term zero emissions target. According to the UN, all nations must substantially increase ambition in their nationally determined contributions. There are solutions available to make the Paris goals possible, and some countries such as China and India have been successful at implementing them. However, these solutions are not being deployed fast enough or at a sufficiently large scale by many other countries. The report is one of several released ahead of the UN Climate Summit in Madrid next week, and it comes on the eve of a 2020 deadline when nations are due to set more ambitious emission cuts pledges. Julia Lyubova, CGTN.